Boys, complacency and chasing the life you want, right? Complacency literally fucking kills the cat. I'm not fucking joking. Like, when you're complacent as a guy, you're not gonna fucking have the urgency to be able to do the stuff you want, right? And like make online money, for example, or have the fucking life that you actually desire. And so many people get so fucking complacent in their life. And I always try to battle this myself, because complacency, once you're complacent, it's very fucking difficult to make the progression you want. Now, there's times where complacency is good, right? Let's say you land a fucking good offer, or you land a good role, or you get into the online space. You need to build a skill set. You need to be able to essentially be in this spot and sit in that same spot for knowledge and whatnot. You can sit there and be complacent, but you're still working towards a better life because you're gaining knowledge and gaining experience. So then you're more knowledgeable and you can actually get to the next stage, right? So you're taking a step forward to the place you want to be. But complacency, when you're in a fucking 9-to-5 job, you know, you've got a fucking girl by your side who probably sucks your dick, whatever, you know, once a week or whatever that may be. And I don't know, you essentially don't have that urgency to want to fucking conquer and kill. Like, you don't have the urgency to want a better life for yourself, you know, become better. Like, as a guy with like testosterone in himself, like, you've been numbed down. And it's simple as that. You've been numbed down from the fucking news, putting your time and effort into that, the sports, putting your time and effort into that, putting your time into stuff that isn't progressing you forward. And these are all pendulums, right? And you're putting, a pendulum is something you put energy into, right? And it's, you only have so much energy in your mind. So if you're putting so much fucking energy and emphasis into like things that don't really matter and aren't really progressing you and are literally just fucking like dopamine taking activities and just going to, you know, keep you happy for a weekend, like, you're not going to make progression, bro, because you're putting too much energy into the wrong things. Now, I'm not saying cut all of it out, right? Because like, if a good boxing match comes up or UFC event comes up or something like that, I'm fucking watching that shit. I'm gonna look into that and essentially get into that and have a bit of fun, right? But like, I'm talking about like a daily basis, like a 9-to-5 type shit. Like, I will never drop my standard ever again in my life and go back to a 9-to-5. And I've built the skill sets where I don't need to do that. So I've sacrificed a bit to be able to make my reality like that. But the truth is, like, if you're complacent and you're not, your fucking mum is not retired, or you don't have the dream car or the dream house you want, or you're not traveling around and you're not living the lifestyle that you want and you envision in your head, what the fuck are you complacent for? Like, what are you complacent for? What are you doing? And in my opinion, it's like, if you really want something bad enough, you'll cut shit out of your life, and you need to fucking cross that chasm and cross that bridge if you really want a good, crazy quality of life, right? And what I mean by that is, like, you know, cut the fucking girlfriend off, or cut certain friends off who aren't progressing you forward, because, you know, having them around you and saying, hey, come out on the weekend, let's go out for a fucking drink, let's get smashed all weekend, let's get on drugs, whatever, let's go out for a movie every second night, like, that is keeping you complacent, and that is keeping you in a certain fucking bubble. And I look at it like this. I look at, this is your life right now, and I do this to myself all the time. Your life is in this circle, right? You've got your job, you've got what you do for work, you've got your activities, your gym, you've got what you do like, what you don't like, your relationships, your health, whatnot. You've got all these fucking tiers in here, right? And when you're complacent, nothing of this changes in the tiers. Your quality of life doesn't go up. It doesn't go up. It stays on this fucking line, right? And let's say there's another circle above here. For you to be able to get to the other circle is going to require energy from yourself, right? So which means you're gonna have to take, you only have so much energy in your mind. You're gonna have to start cutting off other things from this circle to be able to get to that next level and push through to make sure that you can actually get there and have that better quality of life. And don't get me wrong, down the track, you can always bring things back to this better quality of life. However, as you grow as a person, as you become better, as you become more capable, as you can lead, as you become more knowledgeable, as you know that you're the man that you want to become, you probably won't even want the things from down here, because you'll be like, I'm on such a level now where I'm feeling so good and so confident about myself and my capabilities that I don't even want this old fucking life. I don't want this life. It's fucking shit. It's average. It's below my standard. My standard's up here now, right? You should consistently be wanting to work into keep getting into these circles, because the reality of it is it's a never-ending paradox. However, as a man, like, you will have the most fulfillment chasing the better version of yourself and the better quality of life and becoming better in each and every time. And every time you have a downfall as well, you may go back down to the next circle, but then it's about rebuilding, becoming better, becoming stronger, getting more mental callous in your mind, so then you can get to that next stage. And when you just sit complacent, you sit in the fucking same place your whole life. And I can't think of anything worse for like 20, 30, 40, 50 years of my life, sitting at a fucking same 9-to-5 job, doing the same routine, having no action, having no adventure, not meeting new people. Like, there is such a world out there, such a life, and this is why we chose this life of like, hey, we're going down the freedom route of like being able to control what we do and how we do it, and becoming valuable as a person, so we can help people, like, and essentially get paid for it. On the back end of that is why we do this, right? And why we make videos and why we provide value. And you know, it takes time. Like, that's not something that happens overnight, but you got to start now. If you want the life that you want, you have to start now. Because if you start now, it's inevitable. If you start taking action and you keep breaking the barriers, you will get to the place you want to be at. And that's where you should be at. You can have a better quality of life, have more freedom, be stronger, be a better man, and hold your standards fucking higher, which I think it is super important. It is super important. And that's how you fucking set yourself up, you set your family up, you set everyone else up. And the biggest thing comes to my mind is like, my mum still fucking works here and there. Like, she doesn't work as much anymore because she's like on the back end of like her job and retirement, but she still works, and that fucking hurts me. Like, that hurts me as a fucking guy, because she's still working a job and she's not retired, so I still have work to be done. I wasn't put on this planet. She didn't feed me. She didn't give me fucking water, go through all the pains and struggles she went through for me to just sit around and do fuck all. And that curates pain in my mind, to be able to continuously take action and have that urgency and become better. And don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking perfect. There's times where I lack certain things as well, and I got to pull myself up, and that's something you have to do for yourself. If you need help and you do need accountability and you need brothers and people around you, we have an entrepreneurs network in the description, where we break barriers within ourselves, become a better version of ourselves, and basically get to the life that we're destined for. That's what it's all about. So I hope you boys enjoyed. If there's anything that you need specifically from me, send me a message on Instagram, Telegram, join the community, and let's fucking run it up. Let's fucking go, brother.